everyone, I am Pepino back playing more Dwarf Fortress. And, in the past few episodes, if you've been watching, that we've had a few problems with tantruming dwarves and depressed dwarves who are going around punching grizzly bears in the face and tearing up smelters and littering everywhere with metal bars and furniture and things like that. Well, I think I have solved our problem. What I have done is dug out a jail right here. And so I'm going to show you now how to make a jail cell with this last little cell that I've dug out down here. The first thing you're going to want to do in your little room is place a chain. You are going to want a metal chain, ideally, and actually the weird thing is you want to make your jail cells really nice, because your dwarves will get really upset being in jail, obviously, and that could just make possessed dwarves even more upset, as you see right now. We've got Manum here, who's been throwing tantrums, Tosid here, Tyrist, and that's it so far. So we're going to place a chain down in this little thing here, and then once that is done, we will designate it as a jail cell. Now, the other thing is, this guy here was throwing a tantrum, Dumat, but he seems to have stopped before getting arrested. So that's good. I think you can look at justice here, like this. Oh, hey, here's the disorderly conduct where the injured party was our grizzly bear. So let's see, can we convict someone? Oh, we can. Who was it? I can't remember who it was that punched the grizzly bear in the face. But none of them have any witnesses, so the grizzly bear, I guess, will not be... Oh no, here, this one too. There's multiple cases of our grizzly bear being punched. The first one, they got the guy. It looks like. Let's see. Yeah, Dumat. He was the one who punched the grizzly bear in the face, I believe. We should probably convict him on that, shouldn't we? There we go. So let's see. Convicted, and now we will watch him get taken off to jail. Oh, a human caravan has arrived. We will deal with them as well, and then we will watch this filthy grizzly bear puncher get taken off to jail. Okay, let's see. What do we want to give the humans? How about we search for goblets? That's always a good way to find things. There we go. Okay, that should be good. Our broker is requested at the depot, so they'll get around to that eventually. And now let's watch as this guy here gets some justice served, hopefully. Let's find our captain of the guard, who's like our justice enforcer. Where are they at? I don't know. Let's see. Oh, there they are. It's, right here. He's going to beat a criminal, apparently, Urvad. Actually, this is a female dwarf. Urvad, she is going to beat a criminal, who we only assume is our, Dumat here. So we will see how that goes over, I guess. It's not going to be a jail stay, it's just going to be a beating. So Dumat just unsuspectingly going about his business, and all of a sudden, boom, and now he's going, so the beating was apparently administered, and Dumat is shaken to the core, and doesn't know what happened, and now Urvad is going off to arrest someone else. We may need a bigger jail. We have a lot of criminals, apparently, that built up in the time that I didn't have a jail or a justice system. Okay, well, I don't know what Stinthad did, but let's read the report. Here we go. Okay, so punch in the right leg, fracturing the bone, Ow, okay. And then a punch in the head, and apparently knocked out our militia captain. Jeez, okay. Irvad does not mess around with justice. Holy crap. Oh, no, don't go back for more. Okay, good. He's going to help. This will be a bit ironic to have, Irvad take this guy to the hospital after just beating him senseless while he was busy doing his job, for punching a grizzly bear in the face like a year and a half ago. But we finally got around to, convicting him. Better late than never. And now he's going to the hospital. Which, I guess, is long overdue, because, I mean, if you punch a bear in the face, you probably deserve to end up in the hospital. It's usually just much more, immediate than that. Oh well, so it appears that justice has been administered. Let's see, how many dwarves do we have down in jail? We just got 3 right now. Okay, so back to making this room a jail. Now that we have our door here, we're going to hit R, enter, and then that's made a room, and then we'll hit J, so that the room is used by justice. And that is that. That's a jail cell. The other thing I want to do is put a food stockpile here, because if you store food in the jail, then your dwarves in jail can eat without having someone have to come and feed them. And having someone have to come and feed them takes up time for your other dwarves, and that's just not good. You don't want to waste their time feeding prisoners. So that's that. We are smoothing a bunch of stone there. That'll be good. We want to, like I said, make the jail as exquisite as possible, because basically the only dwarves who usually get thrown in jail are the depressed ones who go on rampages and do stupid things. And we don't want depressed dwarves becoming even more depressed in jail. We want them to sort of recover. So they'll be locked up until they stop doing damage and things like that to other dwarves. So that's good. That should hopefully stop the depression and tantruming from spreading. Can't have that spread to the entire fortress, because then the next thing you know, everyone is depressed and throwing tantrums and breaking things and beating each other up, and your fort descends into chaos. And that's obviously something we are trying to avoid. So, we should probably trade with these humans. That's what we should do. Except for our broker has not made his way over here yet. Maybe he will soon enough. Hopefully he will. Bemble, where are you at? Is this him? No. Where is our broker? I don't know what he looks like, to be honest. Is this him? Maybe. Bemble, there we go. Alright. You definitely do have a job. I don't know why you said you had no job there. There we go. Now he's going to trade at the depot. Perfect. Okay, so he will make his way over there, and we will see what the humans have brought for us. Alright, here he is, heading out the gold doors and into the little courtyard area where the depot is. And we've got a bunch of gold goblets there. Holy cow, this one is really valuable. This one is, like, just insanely valuable compared to the other ones. Alright, well, I guess we can give them that one first. What are we gonna buy with it, though? We should search for wine. There we go, and we're gonna buy all of this, except for some of it's pretty cheap, apparently. It must be like bad stuff, I guess, but let's find beer. There we go, can never have too much beer. Perfect. Then we want, what else? They didn't bring any sewer brew. That's the only other alcohol name that I can remember from the humans. How about we buy, let's buy all this glass, I guess. We haven't used any yet, but in case we ever do need to use it, if we just import a bunch now, we won't have to make it ourselves. That's kind of been my philosophy. Just trade for things that I don't want to make on my own. What else? Do we want any of these animals that they have brought? I don't think so. I think we're doing pretty good in the animal department. I'd say we actually have too many, if anything. Let's look around, see if we see anything that we really want. They don't appear to have any more alcohol that we missed, at least in my quick scan, so that is good. We got all of that. Let's just go and pick out a bunch of food. Scroll all the way down to the food here. There we go. Okay, so just grab a bunch of this. That is getting up there in price now pretty quickly. That's fine. We can hopefully afford it. Okay, so, leaving a few things behind. We got all of that for, hopefully they'll take it for 3 gold goblets. And actually, the one thing I should probably search for first is seeds. There we go. Let's buy all of the seeds that they have. Even though we don't really actually plant any of the crops that they grow, we may in the future. So that's that, and let's see if they will take it. Alright, good, and they were really excited with the deal apparently. So that is that. We got a ton of supplies for our fort, and as always, very productive trade with the humans. Okay, take a look at this. We have had some migrants arrive, and let's see if this gets us up to 85, which is our population cap. It should, I would imagine, get us there. We'll have to see. We're at 83 migrants, or 83 citizens, and maybe that's all that showed up was 3 migrants. Could be. I haven't seen them appear yet. Maybe I missed them. Oh, no, there they are. There's 1, 2, 3, and indeed, that is it. So, we are up to 83 dwarves here. Lots and lots of animals, thanks to all of the crundles that have hatched. And let's see, our stockpiles down in our prisons are filling up, so that's good. Should be helpful for the dwarves that are imprisoned there. And our guy Doomat here is still recovering in the hospital. Could check on him, I suppose. Look at his health. He's lost his ability to stand, and he's brought to rest in bed by Ervad, captain of the guard, who gave him his injury in the first place. There is still diagnosis required, I guess. It hasn't happened yet. I would think someone would have gotten around to that, but I guess not. Hopefully they will do it soon. At least his injuries shouldn't be life-threatening, I don't think, and maybe a long time of bed rest will stop him from being depressed and punching grizzly bears in the face. The only downside is we're going to need to find a new bait dwarf when our giant cave spider eventually does revert to its wild state. And I'm hoping that'll happen sooner rather than later. Alright, take a look at this in the announcements. The giant cave spider has reverted to a wild state. So, now what we're going to need is a dwarf to walk past. How do we get that? None of these things are active. We could get a dwarf to Let's see, we're gonna have to make another squad, since the last guy we had as bait is currently in the hospital. Actually, we could just add someone to that squad, couldn't we? Okay, so we gotta go to our military here. And who do we want to add? We'll add one of our recent migrants, I think. Those are the ones at the bottom. And we'll have them, they'll come up here, and we will see what happens with that cave spider. Okay, so we are following Daeduk here, who is going to head up, and hopefully, if this works the way I intend it to, he will act as bait for this cave spider to spew webs everywhere. Alright, the cave spider is moving, which I think means that she has spotted the guy here. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like she's spraying any webs. What else can we do? Alright, I'm gonna move this squad to right here. Let's put it right in front of the giant cave spider. There we go, look at that. Giant cave spider silk webs. Perfect! That is exactly what we want, and that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is a working giant cave spider silk spawner. Or farm, whatever you want to call it. So, we can pull this lever now. We want to, yes, pull the lever. We want to look at our squads. We want to station him. Actually, no. We don't want to station him anywhere. We can cancel the station. And let's see if he will pull that lever right there. Oh, we've had someone taken by a Fey Mood. Perfect. Actually, we don't want to make that, we want to keep him training there. But look at that, I'm so happy. This is the first time I've actually built a giant cave spider spawner, but now we are going to actually be able to collect webs here, and we will then weave them into silk, obviously, and turn that into fine silk clothing and whatnot for our dwarves, and it'll be just perfect. So we've had Asin here, who has claimed a workshop. So let's see what he's going to go get. Looks like it is going to be some native gold, which will take a while for him to haul back. But we'll see. Is someone going to come and pull this lever? Yes, someone is coming on their way to pulling the lever. And when they do, the bridge will go up. And then we will be able to collect all of the silk there. And for some reason, they did not pull the lever. They got to it and then decided not to pull it. Which is unfortunate, but it gives us time. Let's station him right in front again, right here. And get even more webs sprayed out, hopefully. We're gonna get any webs. Whoops. Let's station him up one more. There we go. Come on, get a little closer. Spray some webs. No. Oh, there we go. We got even more webs just sprayed there. There's just going to be webs everywhere for us to clean up. Which is going to be just perfect. And he is still stationed there. Whoops, alright. Let's station him a little farther back now. I think that's plenty of web. Hopefully he's not caught up in the webs. Either way, he'll be able to free himself eventually, and we are going to have just a booming silk industry at this point. Okay, come on, I stationed you. Alright, we're just going to cancel the station. There you go. Now he's going to move, and we pull that lever, and the bridge goes up, and now all of this silk is easily collectible. The cave spider is safely behind this bridge, can't do anything. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you build a cave spider silk farm.